Hey, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard that we have, Ba'ashem Yahushai, wherever it may be. So I'll keep my whole you come back with another quick lesson, Lord's going to be edifying. Title, what would you do when there's no more 911? Alright? What would you people do when there's no more 911? Emergency service, meaning mortuary service, ambulance, 911 as far as the police or the authorities, you know, anything just about you people could get help. What happens when there's no more of that? Okay, because what people are not realizing is that this society is being set up for a fall, okay? And the people in it, especially if you don't have Word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai written within you, then you're destined to fall right along with Babylon the Great, man. Okay? Because if you look at people, man, they're not the same no more. You know, people are on edge. People are more aggressive. Okay? Because the fact that they're losing money, investments, people are really losing it out here because they don't see a foreseeable future. They feel like the elites have hijacked their living. Okay? Which, in fact, they did do that. Okay, that's not even a lie. When you watch some of these shows that goes into the forecasting of the economies, they tell you straightforward what will happen with a power outage scenario, what happens when the grid goes down, what happens when the jobs are no more, and what happens to women. Because lately there's been a lot of attacks on women, man, and I'm noticing, and I saw a video online yesterday, and this one Jake, I guess he was schizophrenic and on meth. He went into this Cricket Wireless store. I believe he was a customer there, and he just went in and just beat the hell out the lady. I mean, he beat her merciless, man. I mean, he put feet on, he stumped her, punched her, kicked her, you know what I'm saying, slapped her. He did all types of shit to her, man. And when you look at his countenance, you can tell he had a real demon on him, okay? But that's the type of spirits that you people are getting ready to be encountering with, man, in these last days, all right? Because the Most High said that you've walked around with great pride. Okay, the scripture says, 2nd Esdras 8:50, it says, many miseries should be done to them that brought them a lot of times because they walk with great pride. Okay, you people, you're very prideful because you look at your worldly possessions and your material possessions, and you let that, you base that on how a person should be esteemed in life. Okay, no matter how much of a fucking slime ball he is, you allow that to dictate your behavior on other people, man, and that's going to be rectified because, like I said, you go to Michigan, I believe the brothers even mentioned, like in Washington or Seattle somewhere, that police are not responding to non-emergency calls. Like if it didn't have nothing to do with life-threatening to the point of severity, they're not coming out. In Michigan police specifically, they said they're not going to come out because they went over their gas budget, y'all. I mean, they've already tapped and went over their gas budget. So that's a sign right there. And if these places went over their budgets, what make you think the other states are not? Like Chicago, LA, New York, Louisiana, okay, Florida, okay, parts of Texas. These people getting ready to lose it, man. All right. So with that being said, Shalom Makim, all you brothers out there on the comment board, man. How about you, shop? Yeah, brothers, man. Yeah, but Michigan, they're not coming out to non-emergency calls. You know, and domestic, I don't know if they coming out for that. I think it got to really be in the act that they catch it. But other than that, if you up in there, you tussling with your old lady, man, they might not come out for that shit no more, bro. Because they like, look, if he ain't killing your ass, if it ain't a life-threatening thing, then hey, don't call us with it. We don't want to deal with that shit. And that's the spirit that's the spirit that people are in, man. Okay, people are getting fed up. Okay, because now shit, you got diesel on average $5 a gallon. Even here in Missouri, gas has reached $5 a gallon as far as diesel. And we know that diesel pretty much makes the economy goes around because all these commercial vehicles, they use some diesel fluid, man. Okay, some more stronger gasoline. Okay, and is able to withstand the loads that these truckers got to carry. A lot of truckers are going on strike, man. They like, look, we can't afford to feed our families and fill up these big rigs at the same time. So on average, man, you got guys that spending $4,000 a month on gas alone because in order to fill up a rig, you're gonna pay now. You're gonna pay at least $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 to fill up one of them big ass rigs, man. Okay, and though company may eat the cost of that, but eventually they ain't gonna be able to eat the cost anymore. So judgment is getting ready to commence on all sides, man. So when they do 911, all that talking you women do, all that tough Tony shit, that shit gonna go right out the window, man. Because hey, these men, they gonna split you in a dime. All right, because a lot of men, they're mad. Okay, they mad. They've been left. They've been robbed by these women. They've been cheated on. They've been talked to like they were nothing. Okay, they've been took for all they have from you blood-sucking hyenas out there. And now y'all getting ready to eat that on the back end. Because like I said, the way dude fucked that woman up, all that pride, that's the spirit of lightning came. And all that pride you women had, that went right out the window, man. Especially when she was in that store alone with that guy. That shit went right out the window. As soon as he was like, he faked it. He said, I'm looking for it. And he just stole on her. Bam. She immediately hit the ground when he jumped at her. That's how much fear that is in you women, man. Because y'all know y'all shouldn't be out here acting out of character like that. Okay? Because you already know when it comes down to the nitty gritty, the men, they're the ones that's going to go out on their shield. At least the real ones. Okay? Even you simps out there, you beta males, even you gonna get the primitive spirit in you to have to survive, because honestly, only the strong gonna survive, man. And hey, the Lord showed us a miracle this weekend. It was beautiful, man. Because you know, we in this Pride Month, the Lord, man, we started off at camp that day, you know, welcoming a fellow brother, you know, back in the, you know, around the ranks. You know, he had went away for his job and had to do some things, and he got back last week, so you know he came down, did the work, you know, with us, stood out there, and that whole day was beautiful, man, because we were just chilling, man, at the camp. We like, all right, bro, we gonna get some food, get some yan. So we went to the park and shit, and you could tell it was getting cloudy, real cloudy and windy. It's like you could tell it was a storm in the area. And then we went to the other side of the park, and Spirit had us to go over there because it's a place where I usually go to kind of watch the sunset over the city. Nice spot. And in the clouds, you could really see the ships. I'm like, oh, go to ships. So you can see it forming, you know. But even then, in the backdrop, that chariot that was out there in LA, it looked like it was in the backdrop downtown KC. But in LA, it was a little bit more defined. It looked more of a silhouette of a ship in a cloud. This one, it was a big cloud, but it was formed like a ship, if you understand what I mean. So fast forward short, it got real cloudy, but then the Lord just opened up the heavens, man. And the sky looked like it was on fire. And the Lord showed 2 rainbows, man. And you got these weird people that love this, that deals with this month of June. And Kansas City is wicked because they celebrate that shit like 2 months out of a year. They got one specifically for this month, for this city. I think it's like in August or something. Okay, but nonetheless, the Most High showed he finna bring judgment. He gonna bring fire, because when he showed the rainbows in Noah's day, he promised that he wasn't gonna flood the earth no more. But that sky was on fire, man. I got pictures of it and everything. It was on it, and he showed us 2 rainbows, man. That's the longest I've ever seen a rainbow, and it was getting more defined. Literally, it looked like a portal or something, man. It was 2 rainbows right behind one another, man. And then on the other side, you had the chariots in the back, and then you had the thunder and the lightning, and then you had the sun and the fire, man. This shit was dope. I was like, wow. Just small things like that will make some man continue to fight, you know, because in kingdom we're gonna inherit paradise. So none of this is gonna matter. But the Most High is getting ready to open up, man. And brothers, y'all gonna start seeing them ships. I had a dream last night, a vision, whatever you want to call it. But like the last 2 hours, I was just dreaming of straight chariots, man. Chariots were literally just popping up, like literally over our heads. I mean, seeing them like in real time. It wasn't like the lights and the balls that disappear. These were actual, the actual ships, man. You know what I'm saying? And they were just flying, bro. They were just right. You just seeing them one pull up and then dart out. You know what I'm saying? And it's very strange because it's different. It's out of this world type. You see what I'm saying? And the people, they're gonna be totally afraid when they see that. Scriptures say men's hearts melting them, men's hearts failing them for fear for the things that's coming on the earth. You see? So when y'all start seeing these ships like in real time, in real person, that's when a lot of you are gonna seek to the Most High, but it's gonna be too late. Okay, because the scriptures say they should seek me early but should not find me. And I'm talking about our people, the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American. You are the Hebrew Israelite that the Bible talks about, man. All right? So a lot of you is gonna be too late. Okay, because once you see those ships, That's some otherworldly type stuff, man. That's not of this realm. And just even in a dream or the vision I had, I was still kind of nervous seeing them, because it was just like, it's different. And these things have destroyed empires. Look what it did to Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Okay, these chariots ain't nothing to joke around with, man. These ain't nothing to cap with. And that's what a lot of you people don't understand. And Esau knows that. That's why he had to declassify the whole UFO stuff, because he knows about the UFOs, man. Like, you had a guy, I believe he was like a top tier scientist or some like director of NASA, if I'm not mistaken. It was an old Edomite. He reminded me of a Henry Kissinger looking devil. He was basically interviewing this woman, or this woman was interviewing him, and she was like, so you mean to tell me 9-foot black people, black creatures were coming out of these shit? He said, creatures? He said, no, black. Like black. He said they were like dark skin. Because we know the angels could take on the appearance of different things, but oftentimes the angels take on the appearance of men, Israelite men, to be specific, with the braids, the fros, the beards. And it was so crazy, because in my vision, I saw an angel. I saw one of the angels. Guess what it looked like? He was literally a Jake with a hoodie on, bro. I kid you not. I know that shit may sound crazy, but when I saw, like, the Lord allowed me to see his face when he was in the chariot, because he pulled up in front of the crib. He pulled up in front of my house. He just pulled up, and he was just up there. You know what I'm saying? And then the Lord allowed me to see him. I'm like, I want to see how he looked. He just had a hoodie on, bro. Just like a brown-skinned man with a hoodie on. I said, ain't that some shit? I'm like, that's cold-blooded. You know? My man's pulled up in a flying saucer with a hoodie on. And so, hey, man, the Lord is cold like that, man. You know? So, hey, we'll see. But, you know, according to the scriptures, we believe that. Scriptures describe the chariots, the angels, being men of color, man. Okay, that's why when Yahushua went back to the spirit world, when the cloud came and received him out of the sight, that's why the God, he said, the two men that stood there were angels. It says, while he's standing gazing up at Yahushua, says the way that he's going to the heavens, he should be turned in the same manner. And these were angels, but the Bible described them as being men. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind, man. Yeah, angels take on the appearance of anything. All right, because at times when the prophet saw the angels, a lot of times the prophets ducked down and bowed down, because it was a fearful sight, the glory. You see what I'm saying? But we getting ready to see these things, brothers, miracles. And don't be surprised if chariot pull up outside your house, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm preparing my mind for that, man. I'm preparing my spirit for that. I really believe that. You know, that's when these people gonna shut their mouth, man. Because the scriptures say, then they should know who am I chosen. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you people gonna really learn when the Most High is nothing to be fucking played with. All right. But anyway, brothers, I'm in it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and a Bible.